What's up, YouTube? I'm Cory, and welcome to my channel, Let's Talk with Cory. But before I get into today's reaction video, wherever you are in the world today, I mean wherever you are in the world today, I really do hope you're having a great day. But before I get started, let me give a special shout out to my subscribers. Whether you've been with me since day one or you're checking in for the very first time, thank you for your support. So BrittanySpears drops a bombshell in her new memoir, The Woman in Me. So guys, follow along with me as I read this article, yahoo.com, okay? And it says here, Britney Spears' memoir reveals abortion, wow, with Justin Timberlake and other book bombshells. So follow along with me. Britney Spears said writing her memoir was heart-wrenching and emotional, and we can see why. The first episodes of the book, The Woman in Me, which is out on October 24th. You know what? It has been the year of the tell-all books, right? You got Jada Pinkett Smith book, Worthy. You got Arnold Schwarzenegger getting ready to come out with a tell-all book. You had Kerry Washington is coming out with a tell-all book. It is the year of the tell-all book. But hey, that's my opinion, and it don't mean nothing. But anyway, let me continue. It says that her book, The Woman in Me, is out October 24th. Appeared on People's Magazine's website on Tuesday, and Talk About Toxic, the pop superstar 41 shares a long-hidden, deeply personal secret from her relationship with Justin Timberlake. Man, Hollywood kept that under wraps. It says here, details the conservatorship that stripped me of my womanhood and recounts Spears' family dysfunction. Brittany claims she became pregnant with Justin's baby and had an abortion. And damn, wow. The pair met as tween stars making the Mickey Mouse Club. They shared their first kiss to a Janet Jackson song while playing Truth or Dare during that era. And that was a while back. Their real romance blossomed a few years later, and they dated from 1999 to 2002, becoming one of the most talked about couples of that time. I remember that. They both were, really up and coming, blowing up really in their music careers. During that time, Brittany terminated an unexpected pregnancy. Wow. It was a surprise, but for me, it wasn't a tragedy. She wrote of getting pregnant. I love Justin so much. I always expected us to have a family together one day. However, the NSYNC singer definitely wasn't happy about the pregnancy. Well, come on, Justin. Huh? She couldn't get pregnant by herself, right? Anyway, it says, I always expected us to have a family together. However, the NSYNC singer definitely wasn't happy about the pregnancy, as I said before. He said they were too young and he didn't want to be a father. She had an abortion, but made it clear, if it had been left up to me alone, I would have never done it. To this day, it's one of the most agonizing things I've ever experienced in my life. Wow. So she was going through it when she decided to, go forward with the abortion. Brittany went on to have two sons, Preston, 18, and Jaden, 17, with her second husband, Kevin Federline, telling People, being a mom was my dream come true. She's in contact with the boys who live with their dad in Hawaii. Again, after a period of estrangement, Timberlake, who went on to marry Jessica Biel and have two sons, didn't comment for People's Story. A source close to the singer told Entertainment Tonight he focused on his own family and trying not to concern himself with Britney's memoir. The singer became a robot in the conservatorship. Now, this is kind of speaking on the past, and we're moving from the obviously bombshell of her basically being pregnant for Justin Timberlake. And I'm not going to go too far into this, okay, guys? I'm going to keep it where we want to keep it at, right? It says here, after her split with Timberlake, Spears continued to look for love and stability, marrying twice and having her sons between 2004 and 2007. When her second marriage ended, she found herself especially under the media glare. She was hounded by paparazzi as she tried to find her footing as a single mom, global pop star, and her struggles were amplified in blogs and on magazine covers. Oh, yeah, we remember that, right? Brittany was put into the conservatorship in 2008 under her father, Jamie, and it remained in place for 13 years. Could you imagine someone controlling your life, right? You having no say-so for 13 years. Now, again, for those who have, mental health issues, breakdowns, depression, things of that nature, it's required, because you don't want people to, it could get ugly, okay? So anyway, says the conservatorship ended in 2021 after Brittany alleged conservative abuse. But then she's doing all kinds of crazy stuff, right? But anyway, on videos, playing with knives and all that stuff. Anyway, it says, I became a robot, but not just a robot, a sort of child robot, she wrote, of the conservatorship. I had been so infantilized that I was losing pieces of what made me feel like myself. The conservatorship stripped me of my womanhood, made me into a child. I became more of an entity than a person on stage. Wow. Had always felt music in my bones and my blood. They stole that from me. It was death to my creativity as an artist. Conservatorships are reserved for the most vulnerable members of society. That's what I was saying. People that basically are, could lose everything simply because of the decisions they make, and their decisions may not be rational. Okay. So anyhow, says, but she was working nonstop. The thing was, I accomplished a lot during that time when I was supposedly incapable of taking care of myself, she wrote. I sometimes thought that it was almost funny how I won all those awards for the album I made while I was supposedly so incapacitated that I had to be controlled by my family. That's a good point. She was still working her ass off, making hits, but she couldn't make any decisions for herself without her family or without her dad say so. In her opinion, if her family had let me live my life, I know I would have followed my heart and come out of this the right way and worked it out. Instead, 13 years went by with me feeling like a shadow of myself. And hey, guys, I'm going to end it there. Again, the biggest bombshell to come out of her tell-all book, her memoir, is that she had become pregnant with Justin Timberlake, and Justin Timberlake didn't want to be a father. So guys, you leave a comment. What's your thoughts about Brittany Spears' tell-all book and Justin Timberlake, not want to be a father during that time when they were in a relationship? Thanks for stopping by. Let's talk with Cory. Let's talk with Cory out.